What's up, George?
What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to Mythic Conversations.
Oh, I didn't play the right intro.
Hello and welcome to Four-ish Horsemen O'Clock. We're your hosts. I'm George. This is the better Chris. I think we've already got an upgrade here today than normal.
I have a video from Chris to play, actually.
Nope. Nope. I'm breaking the streak, baby.
He said I have to play it so the streak isn't broken.
No, I'm breaking the streak. He left it in charge. First of all, he didn't give me the video because he knows I'm not going to play it. So he tried to loop you in. I'm sure he also gave it to Diego because just in case Diego is here. But Diego is out sick today, so he gave it to you. And I'm putting the kibosh on it. I'm breaking Chris's streak so that he can't have it.
He didn't give it to me. He forgot to do a video, so he did it while he was on the plane, and he recorded it in StreamYard so I could just download it from here and play it.
I'm pretty sure we forgot last time, too, when we went to China, didn't we? Didn't we do a video, from the airport, I think, or maybe on the plane?
I think you did it on the plane, and it was quiet, so, you had, a little sign up or something.
Oh, yeah, we were writing on the sign. I think I still have that. The streak continues in this book right here. So I think in honor of this, we now break the streak. Hopefully none of that was needed.
So when Chris gets mad that his streak is broken, are you going to take full responsibility?
Oh yes, 100%. I'm dying for this day. This has been a day that I've wanted for so long. So yeah, Chris's streak is gone. We end that now.
You heard it here first, everyone.
Is there a chat in this system?
Yeah, you can't see it because you're in as a guest instead of logged in normally.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to go over to YouTube while we're doing this.
See the chat there.
Well, I don't know what we had planned for today, Jeremy.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff going on, so I guess we can start with the fact that the reason Chris isn't here is because what is going on in that office?
All right. Cookie is unboxing a couple figures for me to pack with me.
That's happening right now.
And that's happening currently at this time. Maybe we should stop that for a few minutes.
Fine.
It does sound terribly loud.
Chris is not here because he's on a plane headed to Japan. He is going to be doing Wonder Festival this coming Sunday. I accidentally had posted that it was Saturday. It's Sunday.
Oh, you posted that?
I posted it. I originally had posted the wrong day. I mean, technically, George, it's Sunday over there, but it is Saturday over here. So I was technically posting the date of the Japan show, but in Eastern time.
Oh, okay, that works. All right. Do you want to do a little shipping update? Can you hit that button?
Oh, yeah. So I do have to do the Diego one or this one?
Just that one. That's perfect.
Okay.
Right, so here we go. We got our shipping update since Diego is not here.
So here's what I'll tell you. All domestic all-ins for Necro have shipped, and a majority of the international ones have shipped. And that's the update.
That's it.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
So lots of Necronominists are on the way to everyone now. A number of them have already arrived. It's been actually super cool to see all of the unboxing posts, all of the people getting these in hand and their first reactions. I got mine in yesterday and unboxed it. Absolutely blown away. It's incredible that we see these things so frequently, but until I get my actual set, I'm afraid to actually touch them. I'm afraid to really put them through the paces and enjoy them, even when I'm looking at the factory samples at the studio. I still treat them very delicately. So to actually have them in hand has been really exciting. And yeah, they're a great wave.
And just so everyone's aware, Jeremy's went out at the same time as everyone else's. So
It did.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I was
on
not
the second on the second truck.
Diego wanted him to go out the next day, but I said, "Come on, dude." I'm just playing, Diego.
Yeah, I was not the first person in the cabal to post them. There were a number of people that got them in and started posting.
I opened the Undead Builder before Jeremy did.
Nice.
That's my.
That's your
I
claim to fame
mine.
on this one.
Was that the first one you opened, Cookie?
The only one I've opened. I opened them Monday night. Right?
Monday night.
Today's Wednesday. Yeah.
George, what was the first one you opened?
Haven't opened one yet, but man, I'll tell you as soon as I do.
Right in
I'll
Ziploc.
I'll let you know which one it is.
The first one I opened.
To be fair, I forgot the case in my car the first night.
Fair enough.
And then I took it in the next night, and it made it all the way to the garage. And then soon it'll make it into the house, and I'll open it.
I opened Sir Elijah first.
All right. Why?
He was the first one I pulled out of the box.
Okay.
Because I couldn't decide which one it was going to be, so I left it to chance.
Okay. First one I opened is the hand pack with 750 hands in it. I don't know if anyone's aware of the hand pack scale, but it's an insane hand pack. There's more hands than you'll ever use on any of your figures ever. You can give a hand to every single one of your action figures and still have leftover hands. I don't know what we're doing with these hand packs.
Well, I love the fact that the figure comes with extra hands, but that wasn't enough hands. We had to also do the hands pack.
That's what's crazy. Is like we don't skimp on hands. It's not like we're giving you figures without hands.
Well, I got to open Elijah, and he only has one extra set of hands.
Only one extra?
Only one extra.
Oh, no. What can you do?
Not one trigger finger hand. Well, I can't put a gun in his hand. I'm upset.
Do any mythics have a trigger finger?
Ninian. Ninian's got trigger fingers. It was the best day of my life when I found that out.
Wow. Okay.
I immediately made him into a cosmic guy and gave him a gun.
So we screwed up then. He shouldn't have had that.
I don't know. Well, why?
Screwed up.
It's cross
Whatever.
Cross popping and swapping.
Cross popping and swapping.
Cross pop.
Well, George, news update. Oh, do I have to hit that?
Oh, yeah, you do.
So, as I mentioned,
I think there's a convention explosion. I think you need to hit the convention explosion.
Is this a convention? Oh, yeah, convention update.
Can I just say that I was told that Jeremy running the show would make it like a real show, but I think this is worse.
No, okay.
I think this is worse than when Chris runs it.
Okay. We're going to get serious now.
All right. We had enough Chris in this episode.
Chris is on the way to Japan because he's going to be doing Wonder Festival this Sunday. That is with one of our retailer partners that are in Japan called Hob Idea. Chris is going to be there representing both Four Horsemen Studios and D13. He is going to have a small selection of figures for sale. George, you've been to Wonder Festival before. My understanding, you talked a little bit about it last week. This is a huge one-day show with just an insane amount of cool stuff to see, correct?
I mean, this show, yeah, it's incredible. It's so much cool, like, artist-made stuff that you never see it here. It's nothing like there is no show here that I can even compare it to. It's like it's enormous. It's tiny booths. Like there's not really even booths. It's like tables basically. You get like everybody gets like a 6-foot table or something, like 8-foot table, something like that. And it's just like everybody's making stuff everywhere. I mean, you know, with Japanese with Rotocats vinyl, like you can make real toys fairly inexpensively, like at least comparatively to like action figures and stuff. So there's tons of like Rotocast vinyl stuff, just tons of, you know, resin kit type stuff, roto vinyl kits, that kind of stuff, just everything that you could think of. And you know, Japan culture has much more. They're much more open about toys than we are here. It's not just kids, so some of it skews a little older. Even there's also kids stuff there too, but like
Yeah.
it's not like a Comic-Con here. It's very different. There is one of the rooms that's a large like booth type room with like real companies.
Mhm.
That, and I say real company. I don't mean to insult the little guys. There's real companies too, but like big name companies.
Yeah.
Um,
Like Bandai and stuff.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like two rooms just full of like, and when I say rooms, these are like convention halls. These aren't just like, this isn't like a room at the Marriott. This is like huge convention spaces filled with hundreds of tables. It's awesome. It's impressive. If anyone ever has the chance to go to one of these, like there's a Winterfest, and I think that there might be another one in the second time of the year. But this Winterfest is like the big one. This is like the one that you want to go to if you ever can. It's also right around cherry blossom time and like different like things like that in Japan. So you can make a good trip out of it if you want to, if you're into that kind of thing. Plus, just a trip to Japan is always cool.
Yeah, when Chris told me about the booth, he was like, "Oh, we have to figure out what we're going to display and what we're going to bring." And when he told me the size of the booth, it's reflected in the fact that you said it's a lot of small booths. Because I'm used to us rolling into a toy show like we're Motley Crue, and we come in and we've got all kinds of stuff and all multiple tables, and we're setting up all these things, life-size figures. So to know that this is such a small area definitely proves that this is a different kind of show than we're used to. I mean, in addition to it literally being our first trip outside of the US for a show. So that's very exciting. I'm not sure why for our first international trip, we decided that Chris would be the best ambassador, but
he's definitely not the right person to go because he probably will never even be at the booth. It's going to be our dude out there who's got the store, who's setting this whole thing up. I can't remember his name. What is it? Masaki. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't want to say it wrong, so I didn't say it. Really great guy. Met him last time we were out there on our trip. And he put this whole thing together. He's setting the whole thing up. It's his shop, headlining the whole thing. The fact that we have to share a space with D13 irritates me as well. Like that shouldn't have happened. But I guess, this is what happened when you send Chris on his own. He just kind of runs rampant, and which is why the streak has been broken.
Well, let's talk more importantly. George, you and I are going to be on a plane tomorrow morning. We are headed to sunny Orlando, Florida, where apparently it's going to be in the 80s this weekend, to go to Megacon Orlando.
I didn't even think of checking what the weather there is going to be like.
I got you, buddy. 80 degrees.
I'm still going to wear pants. That's fine.
I'm going to wear pants too, largely because my shorts are all packed and I don't want to go find them. So, I mean, we're going to be indoors most of the time, so I think we'll be fine.
I think so.
You've never been to Megacon, correct?
I have not. I've never been to any kind of conventions in Florida.
It's so I've never been to either New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con. I know you've been to both, but my understanding is Megacon is in the same vein as some of those type of events. You went through the guest list last week, so obviously you saw all the celebrities that are going to be there. But on the Saturday, I think last year, because I did the show last year with Chris and Jim. This year, Jim's going down as well, and as I just said, it'll be you and myself. I think there was over 100,000 people on the Saturday alone, and it's tons of cosplay, tons of anime. But like on Sunday that I was leaving last year, I found a whole section that I hadn't even noticed was there that had like all Doctor Who stuff, and it had like they always have like the Ghostbusters car, and they have like all stuff like that. So it was a whole section I hadn't even noticed, but it's absolutely like a pop culture mecca type event.
All right. I mean, those aren't usually great, but for for little people, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully hopefully enough people know to come out and see us and come say hi.
Yeah, and we're going to be. This is a street team event. So Jeff and his team from Slap Happy Toys, they ran the event last year as well. They're running the event this year. They did a wonderful job. They had a great display, not just Legions. He's a toy seller. He's been doing Megacon for a number of years. So they have a lot of other products that are there as well. But he's going to have a really nice selection of Legions available. And we will be there all 3 days. There's a short day on Thursday. I believe on Thursday, the show starts at 2:00. And then we'll be there both Friday, Saturdays, and then for at least the morning on Sunday.
Nice.
I will tell you, George, that two of the things I'm excited for. Last year down in Orlando, we went out to dinner with Joe Russo, and he took us to a restaurant called The Whiskey that I got one of the best burgers I've ever had. So I'm very excited to go back to The Whiskey. I'm going to take you there.
Sounds good. I'm in. I like that your favorite thing about the show was not the show, but can you shut the door? Hold on, it must be break time around here, so
Party time.
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't go too far with it, Joe. It must have been. It's coffee time, so 15 people just walked in, drinking coffee and talking.
Yeah.
As is usual around.
It's an hour
here.
past coffee time.
That's true. Late day.
Long day.
So the other,
your favorite thing about a convention is the dinner afterwards. So that doesn't bode well for me.
the convention was cool too. Well, then you're going to love the fact that my second favorite thing was the breakfast I had. I got what I called an akasha bowl, but apparently it's pronounced acai.
Acai, yeah.
It's not akasha. They looked at me weird when I ordered that.
Yeah, I mean, you said it wrong.
But I got that, and that was actually at the venue itself. So I'm pretty excited for that as well.
Well, it's good to know that there's at least some food that you're excited about. We'll see how the show goes.
The show's going to be wonderful as well. But
I'm excited for DJ Qualls. That's all I'm excited about.
Are you going to meet any celebrities? Are you going to do any celebrity signings?
No, I don't pay money for things.
People pay money for DJ Qualls?
I think so.
I mean, there's a chance they could come over and, want to meet you. You are a YouTube celebrity.
I am the sconge. I mean,
you are the sausage king. I mean,
exactly. I'll look up the prices. I haven't looked up any of the prices yet, but if DJ Qualls is like $20, maybe I would consider doing it. But if anything, if it's like 60, 80, $100, I'm not doing any of that.
He's going to DJ a CD copy of The Core. Well, he was in The Core, wasn't
The
he?
Core?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Doing a drill to the core of the earth. I think he's in it. I think he's like the smart scientist guy, or a computer guy.
I did also hear that there's supposedly a mythic meetup kind of cabal get together on Saturday night. That is not something that we are putting together. I don't believe it's something that Jeff from Slap Happy's putting together. I think it's something that genuinely members of the cabal are doing. So if you are coming out to the show on Saturday and you're in the cabal, look that up as well so you can be a part of that.
Are we going to that?
No one has reached out to me to tell me where it is or what it is. So I figure we'll find out about it there. And, certainly if it's at the convention hall or whatever, we'll go and enjoy that as well.
All right. Or maybe someone will drive us to it.
It's a nice walkable area where we're going in Orlando. It's right on International Drive, which is like where everything is.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever hung out in Orlando before. I think we should turn this on. I'm missing a great opportunity to use this.
So other stuff that's going on, George, the pre-order for the first 10 years book and the Silver Knight Legion Builder, the direct pre-order, that ended on Sunday. That is now available to pre-order from our retail partners. So if you go to our website, if you go to sourcehorseman.com/retailers, you can see a list of our retail partners, and you can order those from them if you missed it from Store Horseman. And on that note, yesterday we started revealing the first figures from this year's retailer appreciation wave. So every single year we do a wave that's only sold through our worldwide retail partners. The last couple of years, they've included the second versions of the previous year's figure obscuras, and the ones we've shown so far are new versions of both the Anubis and Bastet figure. So every morning I make that post, and then I wait for Matt to wake up and tell me that he's seen it.
Oh, nice.
Matt Stein. Every morning he wakes up, he sees the post, and he tells me what he thinks. So I look forward to that.
You, I'm guessing. So what? It goes up about 4 a.m. Is that when you start?
No, I've been sleeping since I got back from California. I've been sleeping to 6 o'clock most days.
Whoa! Wow!
Yeah.
How do you deal with it? How do you deal with the change?
My schedule's gotten a little thrown off. I've been having a little bit of a harder time. So
you still go to bed at 8 p.m.?
No, he was up till like 10 yesterday. I saw him. Yeah, he texted with me.
Yeah, my whole schedule's getting thrown out of whack, guys. I'm becoming a night owl. I'm up till like 10 o'clock now.
So Legion's Con 126 is 10 o'clock open?
Yeah, it's no longer going to have to start at 8 a.m. Have you ever thought of like varying up when those things go up? Like, does it have to, like, if it goes up at 6 a.m., does that mean like by the time people wake up in real life, like they've already missed it?
Not necessarily, because if they follow the account and they engage with it a lot, it'll prioritize that in what they're seeing. What I have found, because there are some times that I do vary it up just because I'm busy or whatever. We tend to get more engagement when we post between like 6 and 7. Like it seems like a lot of people seem to be keyed into the fact that when we post, they wake up and it's there. It was actually funny. Where was I recently? Not recently, but I was overseas not that long ago, and I was posting over there, but like I was posting forgetting that it was Wednesday for me, but it was still Tuesday, like back home.
Nice.
And I was posting stuff talking about like saying the day that I was on, and people back home were like, what the hell's wrong with Jeremy? Like he's saying it's Wednesday and it's 11 o'clock on Tuesday or whatever.
So this whole mistake with the Japan day is not new for you.
No.
This is a normal mistake you make.
Time zones are hard.
That's awesome. Well,
in my brain, we have one time zone, and it's whichever one I'm in.
That's perfect. Is there anything else we need to talk about, or can we end the show?
I think we can end the show. I mean, are you sure that we're going to break the streak?
I am 100% sure we are breaking the streak. Also, a little tease for next week. Joe wants to show off the Egyptian figures next to the originals.
Okay. Well,
so we might do a little Joe cam next week, because I'm assuming since Chris isn't here, you're going to help again.
Yeah, I'll do that. And, next week we can also show any other maybe reveals that we have between now and then. He can compare those with the originals as well.
Nice. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, man.
Right.
Hey, I will see you in Orlando tomorrow.
All right, dude. Weather permitting. I'll see you in the morning.
Have a good one, everyone.
Right. Later.
Bye. Should I play the video? He's gone. He's off now. So I could play the video and I could continue the streak. I don't want Chris to be mad at me.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm on the plane going to Japan. Streak continues. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget my birthday's coming up.
There we go, guys. Streak continues.